One time when I was young, I was riding in the car to wherever with my Girl Scout troop, and someone asked, "Do you ever think about how many fingernails you've left around in the world?" And I don't know why, but I think about that often. It is my belief that the worst thing about Girl Scouts is that it's not Boy Scouts. I think I would have been a really great Boy Scout, 'cause I could learn how to tie the knots, and I would have made a dope-ass little car, and I've always wanted to set off one of those tiny little rocket ships. But, alas. Whatever. I'll be a cowboy by myself in the comfort of my own home where no one can tell me I'm not allowed. Snap, snap, bitch, you're late. Again? Oh, and you didn't do your assignment? Awesome. You've been a real motherfucking garbage human, haven't you? Unfortunately for you, having an overactive imagination is not an excuse for not having your shit together. I know, right? The fucking audacity. I was living in San Francisco, and one day I looked around and the whole city was covered in ash. They said, "Why is she burning us down?" And I thought, our mother's a fighter. We've trained her to be. But anyway, I'm trying to think happier thoughts. It's springtime, or at least getting there, and people seem to be feeling better, or at least getting there. I mean, the area outside my house was covered in snow just last week, and now all that remains is this little patch. Hang in there, little patch. You're wherever it is you need to be now, and you're looking at that boy and his hands, and those hands, and you're thinking about how those hands might feel pressed against your flesh, and you're thinking that there's maybe a reason people tend to get more serious about their partnerships around this age. And suddenly now you're thinking of the sex education you received when you were younger. You think of the sex education you gave yourself on the side. Oh! You think about how you felt crazy for so long. Because women are bred to believe that sex is something you give up, and women are bred to believe that sex hurts, and women are bred to believe that sex is only something to be desired by man, and women somehow forget to believe that sex can be... You're at a party and you look around and you realize you don't really know anyone there. Someone offers you a drink, and against your better judgment, you take it. No, wait, never mind. Let's not go there. This is wholesome. Ish. Anyway, here's a thing I wrote a couple weeks ago. I miss midnights and hot summers, where even the lightest feet make tiny thuds, and I would step on flower beds. Alone now, I'm world building. In all these tiny universes, did you catch me staring at the space where your shirt met your hips? I've always been a storm, but the bunnies have found their way back, and they watch the snow like stars on a loop. This is my moon landing. Light feet, tiny thud, like soap. I'm foamy.